We are back with another episode of Big Six Bants. Obviously, I had to get the guys with me today. It is the Liverpool show. It is the Liverpool man. So obviously, what more can I say? Really, good times for the Liverpool faithful. But I do want to introduce my amazing panel, and we have one more guest to come as well. So first of all, I think it's probably about his 6th or 7th time on the channel, man. Like, listen, he's always doing bits. He's always cooking Arsenal fans. Like I said, if Casey was gonna be here, to be fair, then Sam he would have bought his guns, he would have bought the smoke, he would have bought the artillery as he does. You know what I'm saying? Sam, tell him what we're saying, bro. Tell him where you're at.
Listen, it's always fun coming on this channel. You get me? Love the toxicity, love all the energy, all the panelists bring on here. It's always a fun experience. You get me? Whenever I can, I will always say yes to coming on this channel as well. So you get me? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. It's a mixed emotion times for us Liverpool fans. You get me? Mostly happiness though, but you know it's just that one thing that's kind of bugging us all. But besides that, we're all good, man, and I'm very good and very happy to be here as well.
No worries. Obviously I've got your ads and stuff in the description, but just to give the people in there just a reminder where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube at This Is Football. You get me? It's a channel for all football fans, so make sure you go subscribe and all that good stuff. We're doing a watch along for Burnley United later on, and you can find me on Twitter at DonHussam6. The 6 is for the 6 Champions League, so you get me? We run spaces as well on a daily.
Yeah, no, 100%. And shout out Football Wars as well. Always doing bits. Wish I could be involved a bit more, but honestly, at the times I see Football Wars when I'm at work. And sometimes I'll just jump in the comments in the listening section because I can't jump in when I'm at work, innit? But yeah,
it's running right now. You get me? It's running right now on my iPhone. No They're talking about Iniesta and Zidane. You get me?
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. But anywho, on to our next guest. It's been a bit. I'd say it's been a
minute. It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute.
I think it was the last Liverpool show that you was on. The last one we done.
Yeah, I think so.
To be fair, technically that means there wasn't a Liverpool show about you. So put it that way.
Yeah, mate, 2 and 2, baby. We're back.
You know what I'm saying? But it's obviously chat to the people, man. Good to have you on. Tell them what you're saying.
I'm good, bro. You can catch me on the socials on Twitter. My personal D-Generation-ish. The rest of the fans will get that one. And then obviously part of Weird and Wonderball as well. WN Wonderball, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all of that. We're live streaming the Burnley game later on as well. Obviously, my co-host Moses is a United fan, so I'm going to be cooking him tonight because I got a feeling Turf Moor is going to be a turf war tonight. It's going to be emotional for them. Man.
You think Lennon and what's the new signing? He's a back workhorse.
Bro.
Workhorse a batsman, you know.
He's big as well. Maguire's gonna feel a little something tonight in the air. Like it's gonna be peak for them, man. I can feel it. I can feel another L coming for them. So yeah, live stream from 8.
Workhorse first to score. I have to put a little something on that. You know,
little set piece thing. Come on, bro.
100%. Lennon assist, Workhorse goal. You heard it here first, people. Lennon assist, Workhorse goal. If I pronounce his name right. But listen, we do have another guest, and we're gonna leave it to surprise as to who it is. Can't lie, it's in the title, but it is what it is. You don't know which one of it's going to be. But let's just start with the latest news of, Sadiomane and Mo Salah going head-to-head in the Afcon final. Mane coming out victorious. I just want to get some of the thoughts of you guys. Like, what did you guys think, I wouldn't say Afcon as a whole, but just that whole Mane and Salah sort of head-to-head thing, how it was portrayed, how the fans are kind of reacting to it, you know?
I think for me personally, obviously for ulterior motives, I wanted Egypt to win. You get me? However, now, honestly looking at it, I think Mane, if he had lost, he probably would have taken it much more worse than Salah would, because Salah has that elite mentality, I'll be real. The fact that here's my thing. I said that I want to give him, even if we were to rest him for 2 games, I don't care. But the fact that he said, I want to come back, I want to play football, proves my point. He has elite mentality, he wants to play football, you get me? So with Sadiomane, I think that would have hurt him more. It probably would have affected his form more. He would have come back to Liverpool like a little bit down and stuff. With Mo Salah, it's with him, it just go again and go again and go again, and I want to play again. So with him, losing, I don't think it'll affect him as badly. It's already started in the comment section. You get me, like people like Nathan and stuff. I'm gonna make this very crystal clear. If Neymar, Ronaldinho, Robin, whoever it is, played instead of Mo Salah, Egypt wouldn't have done anything. The fact that they needed to 3 extra times, 2 of them penalty shootouts to get to the stage tells you all you need to know. Let's not sit here and pretend that Egypt were meant to be here. As Mons said earlier on when we did the spaces pre-Afcon, and we spoke on it. People said Algeria, Morocco, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, you get me, Senegal. Not one person said Egypt are going to make it this far anyway. And as someone who's a consumer of Afcon, I've been watching it for a long time. Genuinely speaking, like this is probably one of the worst ever versions of Egypt I've seen. They had no interest in playing football whatsoever. They were not able to pass the ball. Like they were playing hoofball as if it was Chris Wood up top.
It was Burnley.
Like most was like 4'6". Why are you playing hoofball? They just frustrated me. They just pissed me off. And people who were realistic came in and they said, listen, it's not Mo Salah's fault. It's the system. It's the team. Because respectfully, Egypt scored 4 goals this whole tournament. Salah scored 2 of them. And he assisted 1, so he contributed to 75% of the goals. Like, what more do you want from the man? You get me? So it is what it is, man.
No, 100%. Very, very. Obviously, so I'm always coming with the facts there. Let me just run through a few of the comments before we bring in the big man himself. Lewis, good to see you, bro. Ali A, always good to see you as well, man. Big up yourself. Nathan, none of that funny business, my doggy. None of that funny business. LFC Lakers, Carl coming on. He will be here in a second. He will be here literally in a second. Nathan saying, Mo El Nani, more Afcon finals. Just a fact. Hala Madrid says, Mons and the Big H, the few Liverpool fans I can tolerate. Now, listen, all 3. Listen, the man that I brought in today, we are very tolerable fans. It just depends on our surroundings. We are molded. Us Liverpool fans are molded by our surroundings. If you put Hussam in the Big 6 bands gulag, he will turn into the Liverpool fans that will tell you that Salah is better than Messi, prime Messi.
It gets like that sometimes. I'll be
on the bandwagon.
It gets like that. It gets like that.
We'll be on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Same with me. If you put me with them, man, I'll be spouting some stuff that will have me questioning whether I watch football or not. You know what I'm saying? Same with Ish. He'll be shouting and screaming the same way. But if we're all together in a controlled environment, then there won't need to be Suarez and Henry comparisons. There won't need to be Divock Origi and Aubameyang comparisons. Or, the best Portuguese player not playing for Man United and playing for Liverpool. All this stuff won't be coming out of my mouth. You know what I'm saying? But anywho. Without further ado, let me get the man in himself. You see what I mean? Let me get the man in himself. Mr. Callum Sanderson from Coffee Street.
Evening.
Hey, come on.
You guys hear me all right?
Big up, Callum, man.
Yeah, big up, yourself, man. Chat to the people. How you been?
Yeah, not too bad. Really busy. Apologies for the lateness. But nah, well, it's always a pleasure being here, man. So thank you for having me. And yeah, let's cook who needs to be cooked and let's enjoy what needs to be enjoyed.
Hey, we're ready, boy. We're ready.
Just as I said, with Big 6 bands, there's always just a little bit of cooking. Just a little bit of cooking. Even if it's like, it's a nice control. It's a Liverpool show. Oh, friends. You know what I mean? But sometimes the man need to hear what the man need to hear. But it is just going to be us for today. So big up everyone in the chat. Let me just run through a few more comments before we go over to Ish and what and his take on Mane, Salah, Afcon, the sort of thing going on there. Up the city. Again, yeah, big up yourself, Hala Madrid. Glad Mane won. Salah looks very hungry in the training pics. I won't lie. Yeah. Salah looks like he's on so much smoke right now. Bro.
He looks pissed off. You see him talking to Klopp?
Yeah. Next.
Klopp was doing like some therapy thing on him. He was just like, "Listen, just get me on the pitch and unleash me onto Leicester's fullbacks." Like, boy, it's gonna be peak at the end of the season. It's gonna be very, very techy for the other teams, man.
100%. Salah says Salah better than Prime Messi. I'll let you land. No. Listen. We're just gonna skip past that. You know what? I know man clip that. Like I just said, Salah's better than Prime Messi, and that's it. But you man know the context in it. I must say Salah is good. Big up yourself, kind of monster to Liverpool crew. Then big up yourself, Ravi. Good to see you.
Ravi.
Smash up the likes and subscribe. Oh, by the way, guys, we have just hit 700 subscribers as well. So,
come on,
come on.
Big up.
We head to 800 now, man. Appreciate everyone that has been a part of that, including you guys, including everyone in the chat. It's always overwhelming. I'm so glad that Mane won. I sympathize with Salah, but I'm so happy both is ours. I won't worry about Salah. He's on a revenge tour, and that's just the mentality. It's the mentality, Cooking. All right, I'll bring my pot. Come on, man. We both got a win in the Afcon. Just wait for a second. Let me get that noodle done. Yeah, 100%. Noodle incoming. Callum gonna be cooking better than Jamie Oliver tonight. I ain't brought Casey and kids this time, so they're safe for now.
They're never safe.
Listen, anyone can get it. Yeah, they're straight for this. Everyone.
Safe, bro.
They're straight.
Just because they're not here physically doesn't mean they're safe, bro.
100%.
They've done too much talking over the past year to be safe.
That is an old banner. Sorry, that is a very old banner. 500. That's an old banner.
Hey,
That's too old.
But Ish, chat to the people then. What's your opinion, obviously, just on how the final panned out and a bit of the backlash that Salah's been getting, and obviously the Mane praise as well?
For me, it was always going to be techie, innit? Like, it was like watching my sons out there. I knew from the moment the final was announced, I was not going to enjoy the game. One of my boys was going to end up upset. Like, that's not good, innit? But the outcome, I think personally, is the best outcome. Yeah, we've got pissed off Salah. We've got Mane coming back with renewed confidence. As a Liverpool fan, with just my Liverpool hound, that's the best outcome, I think. Yeah. And if you look at it purely from an Afcon point of view, Senegal deserved the victory. They played better football throughout the tournament. Egypt, I don't think you can really win a tournament with 3 penalty shootouts. That's not really that's a proper scummy thing, innit? Like, obviously we've seen Greece win the Euros and a similar vibe before, but I think if we're all being honest with ourselves, Senegal deserved the win, innit? And in terms of people getting active on the timeline, people just can't wait to try and slander Salah. Like, all right, my man lost the final, but not everyone gets the Afcon finals. And if we're being real, if Egypt were going to win, it was going to be pretty much down to Salah, innit? Salah would have got the winning penalty. Salah would have done something like some sort of magic in 90 minutes to get them there. So it's weird, isn't it? It's a weird mentality for people who want to just use that to beat Salah with. And I think it's kind of set a bit of a weird precedence in our fan base right now. People are kind of acting as if if you're going to back one, you've got to not back the other one. For me, if you've got a Liverpool shirt on, you're my guy. I don't care who you are. Obviously, there's a certain backup goalkeeper who's not really my guy like that. But everyone else in the squad, you're family, innit? You're all family. You're all family. I just want to see my boys do well. Naby, he showed out in the tournament. Salah done his thing. Mane done his thing. I'm proud of all of them, innit? But listen, it's done now. I'm just hoping that Salah can kind of put this behind him and use that to kind of fuel the rest of the season.
It's funny how I know who you're talking about as well. That's funny.
I'm not going to name names in it because, like I said, if you're still an employee of Liverpool, you're still part of the family. But certain man are black sheep.
Just over there.
Yeah, you don't eat at the table with everyone else in it. You eat your dinner, but you eat kind of separately. But
I just have one question: is it the Spanish one or the German one?
Bro, both.
Fair enough.
Both. I'm glad you asked, but it's both of them still. The Spanish one.
There's two of them.
Them man are there. The job them man are doing. I like the job they're doing. Well, maybe not. Maybe the Spanish one especially because he's at the top of the comments on every Instagram post.
Yeah, fact.
He's a hype man. He's the hype man now.
Him and Enrique just doing their thing, just massive work in the comment section. They're like 3 admins.
Listen, if the Spanish one is our third choice, I'm happy. If he comes anywhere near to coming on the football pitch, we have problems. If we draw like a non-league team from the 9th division, I still don't want to see him play. Like I've just had enough.
Yeah. Not to be negative, but there's only 3 players I don't want to see near my team, and that's the 2 you mentioned and a certain Billy Cometio. Those are the only 3 players that cannot come near.
You're gonna do a kid like that.
And Billy Cometio can. No, go on.
We were speaking about this on Coppish last night. The Cometio stuff actually comes from the media. They've actually tarnished his Liverpool career before he even got started because the propaganda they were going on with before the start of the 2021 season, because they knew we weren't signing a centre back, They put a lot of pressure on him that was really unnecessary. He was never first team ready. He just tall and big. He was never first team ready.
He needs about 5 loans.
Yeah, but
look,
the
they
fact
saw that he was
them,
black and 6'5" and thought,
and they
he's
just kept on
going
going on and on about it. And they've actually ruined his Liverpool career before he's even got started. I actually feel really sorry for him because he shouldn't even be playing anywhere near the first team. But because the propaganda, because we were left so short, he had to be fast tracked. Same with Reece Williams. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think either of them will be good enough to be a mainstay for Liverpool. But even still, the treatment that they've got is basically on the club because the club were negligent in the way they handled their dealings. So they've actually hampered their progress, in my opinion.
I know what you mean, innit, Kyle? But obviously, you see with Reece, obviously, when like the time that me and you actually met is when obviously Reece was playing, and I used to say. I used to say Reece runs in slow motion, innit? Like he actually runs in slow motion. But you know what it is? No cap. When I saw Kometio playing, I thought the cheek of 2021 months to be getting onto Reece Williams. But this is what I'm seeing. Bring it back. I'll say bring it back. Where's Reece? Where's Reece? I'm sorry, Reece. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Reece, I'm sorry.
Big up Reece, man. He done his thing, man. He got a top 4 in it, but I hear what Cal's saying. He's not the standard. And I was talking to Saint LFC about this the other day. So big up Saint. He was like, maybe he can get a bit faster in it. I was like, bro, this is it. If anything, he's going to get slow. He's reached his pinnacle of pace now. Man's 2021. Yeah, he's not getting any quicker.
He's not getting.
He's slow, fam. He's slow, fam. With our high line, I'm not trying to see this guy in our team.
Nah. Do you know what it is? At least it wasn't like. I didn't really get jitters when he was on the ball. For me, it was more when someone was running at him. But when he was on the ball, I'm not saying he's not no maestro on the ball. He was just okay, steady in it. Like Kometio was not. It wasn't even that Kometio was bad on the ball, even himself. Kometio just was playing like he was in training. He was. Do you know what it is? Autopilot. He was in autopilot.
Just bare laps in the ball and that. Yeah.
With Kometio, listen, give him 3-4 loans, see what happens, and then take it from there. He could be a Liverpool player, but you just have to give it time. Because some people are late bloomers as well. Like, so you just have to wait on it, but you have to loan him out first because I don't think he can. Yeah. But I agree with Callum as well because he was meant to be like the guy who stepped up like 2 years ago. You get me from all the people who will always back the club. He isn't. He isn't Liverpool ready now.
No, by the way, just a quick, just housekeeping, guys. So yeah, again, make sure you sub to everyone in the channel. Their links are in the bio, and make sure there's 11 people in here right now. So can we smash the like button, guys? Smash the like button and subscribe if you are new here. There's more people joining now. I put no promo out for this video. I repeat, 0 promo out for this video. So again, to have the 13 of you guys in here means a lot. You know what I mean? Sometimes I do these little tests and I just don't dash no promo out and just see how it does. And again, still getting the love from the fans, still the same people in here that I always really respect. So love for that, people. Yes. Again, but a guy can change his mind. Head over to Twitter. I'm about to tweet out the link. my test only lasted for about 18 minutes and 30 seconds. So it came out a success. So before we move on to the next topic, guys, just as a you do for as well, head over to Twitter and retweet this. It will come up in your mentions in a second. I do want to go over to Cal, and I just want to hear your opinion on the Sadiomane saga and how that panned out and the backlash that Salah was getting on social media.
Yeah, so again, we discussed this yesterday, but I'll be honest with you. Sometimes it takes for things like this to happen for people to show their true colors, and sometimes you don't like seeing those true colors, but it's necessary to see these colors. I get the promo for this. The whole Afcon was Salah versus Mane. They're the 2 best players on both teams, 2 of the best players in world football, and they're playing in the final. I get that. We see the moment the whistle blows and then it blows for full time, all penalties is over. You see Salah versus Mane, that's where it stops. But Liverpool fans and again, I've got to say Liverpool fans, because rival fans are expected to do this. We do stuff like this to rival fans. It's what I always put Pogba against Bruno just for a laugh. I do it. I'm a rival fan. I'm going to continue to do it. We see Liverpool fans doing that nonsense. It's crazy. I don't get how we can't appreciate one and appreciate the other and just be grateful that they're both in the team. Like, if anyone can be upset that Mane won the Afcon, I don't get it. Like, you might not agree that Mane should be in a team as a regular anymore. You might not think he's the same as what he was. That's absolutely fine. But the guy's never down-tooled. He loves the club, always gives 100%. Whether that 100% is good enough or not, again, is another debate. But he's never, ever back down in a game, and he will give his life for Liverpool to win a match. But you're unhappy that he won. And then on the flip side, people are saying Salah's dead, what, because Egypt didn't win the thing? I'm sorry, but hold on, what are we doing there? Because I saw Messi go through pretty much his whole career and not win anything with Argentina, and everyone was still screaming he's the best in the world, and rightly so. Do you know why? Because one man can't win an international tournament anymore. Football's evolved too much. Egypt shouldn't even have been in the final.
Facts.
120 minutes worth of football 4 times in a row in the space of what, 10 days maybe? It's crazy.
It's a madness. Actually, a madness.
It's crazy. He shouldn't have even been playing. And then you've got people like going out of their way to say, oh, well, Salah's not that guy. Okay, who is better than him then? Because if he's not that guy, why is he tearing up the consensus best league in world football then? And why has he been doing it for the last 5 seasons? Why has he been tearing up the Champions League for the last however many seasons?
Cal,
what is that? Just blips?
Cal, I'm like, just before this this stream, I had to give the man them some energy, and I played the big up Culture Comes, by the way, but I had to bring up his agenda comments on Mo Salah. I'm pretty sure you guys, if you haven't watched the Big Six show, go and subscribe to the Big Six show on Turkish's channel, where you find Grizz, Matisse,
was he on there?
And the lads. You see them all on there, and he was also on 360 TV as well. Big them up as well. Go follow and subscribe to them on Instagram and YouTube. But Cams was saying that Salah is just a goal scorer, nothing else. And his performances at Afcon kind of epitomizes the fact that he's a system player. Then went on to mention Eden Hazard as a comparison as to something that he'd prefer. When Hazard is basically someone who played in one system, played in a few systems at Chelsea, and then went to Real Madrid, and that one changing system, we haven't heard about him since. He just put on about 5 stone. So
let me just jump in quickly if I can. That's
right. So Ish, really quickly, can I say
go on, bro.
Is this energy held for Cristiano Ronaldo by him?
Oh, funny you said that. Didn't hear none of that. Didn't hear none of that. He also went on to say that what did he say? Oh, that the second Mo Salah is the best footballer in the world that he's done with football. I mean, and that he doesn't have the X factor and stuff like that. Now, him and Grizz went back and forth about it, and it was just hurting my brain a lot, because the fact that guys are using his performances in a not even a bang average, an abysmal Egypt team. They're using that to throw system player in there. They want to throw the system player thing. We all know how bad that Egypt team is. Man, I'm looking for the first excuse to slate Salah in it, and that's how good he is. Sorry, Carl. Please carry on.
No, I just don't get it, because all right, I'm going to break it down, because I understand, even though I completely disagree. We've got people who love pretty football. So they will rate the Pogbas and all this well because they can pull off a worldly pass every 3 games, but they won't play, or they won't big up people like Salah who can perform on a consistent basis because it doesn't look pretty. If that's the case, then football isn't for you, in my opinion, because Alan Shearer wasn't pretty, but name me a striker who's more potent in his era.
Facts.
I think for me as well, just on Callum's point, look, oh, go on. Oh, okay, sorry, I thought you wanted to say something. I just want to say with this whole situation, I said this as well off camera, as someone who's a consumer of Afcon, this Egypt team is dreadful. People just don't want to listen to context. The Egyptian team of 15 years ago, I can literally name the whole team: Isam Al-Hadari, Wael Gum'a, Sayyid Muawad, Mohamed Abu Treka, Mohamed Barakat. I could go on and on. Mohamed Zidane. Obviously, you guys saw Amr Zaki, Mido. You're talking about the team. You see that Egyptian team, the golden generation. They beat Cote d'Ivoire 4-1 in Afcon.
Mido was a baller. Mido
was a bad boy.
Sick, man.
Listen, Abu Treka is one of the best African players of all time. They called him like the Zidane of African football. That Egyptian team played football. They passed the ball to each other. They had pass and move, etc. They ran rings around all these Premier League and European players.
They won.
Yeah.
They
three-peated. They three-peated that team. 06, 08, and 010.
3 times, isn't it?
3 in a row. And Egypt overall have won 7 times. So That team played football. This Egyptian team, and I said it off camera and I say it again, and you can clip me and you can come fight me. The Egyptian team yesterday, if Neymar, if Ronaldinho, if whoever it is, insert any winger you want in history, played yesterday, he still wouldn't have been able to do anything because Egypt were not interested in playing football. Egypt were interested in hoofball. They got the ball, park the bus, hoof the ball far away from as goal as possible, and go like, yo, Mo Salah, can you run, please? That's literally what happened. So there's no one can do anything. And the one time, by the way, in the whole final, the one time that Mo Salah got it in a dangerous position, he tested Mendy. So what more can we ask of the guy? I just do not understand. Yeah. People just like are so in love with this whole idea that they want to make us think that, oh, if Ronaldinho played yesterday, he would have got the ball, went through 8 players and scored. No, he wouldn't have, because that's not how football works.
Brazil team. We forget the Brazil team that Ronaldinho was playing in as well. Like, we've never seen, as far as I know, in my lifetime, I've not seen an individual carry an international side to a trophy. It doesn't happen. You need a team performance. Never. People want to try to bring Neymar into it. When Neymar gets to World Cups, for me, I've never seen him really be on.
Is it also not a coincidence that the one time Portugal won a trophy was when Ronaldo wasn't on the pitch?
Not on the pitch.
Because they had to play as a team.
Duties.
He wasn't even doing managerial. He was just running up and down.
The national trophies, you need a team effort. It's never one guy.
You need the whole squad.
This is what I never understand. The people who criticize Salah and say he's just a goal scorer, the same ones that love your players like your Ruud van Nistelrooys and all that. It makes zero sense to me. Like, how you can dislike a player because they're a goal scorer makes so little sense.
Which is the hardest thing to do on a football pitch. People that say just a goal scorer.
Consistent basis as well. But again, it is a case of it just fits the narrative. It fits the agenda. It's very lazy because Salah walks into every team in world football. So to say he's a system merchant is crazy because he walks into Man City and he's fine in that system, walks into Barcelona, fine in that system, walks into Real Madrid, walks into Bayern Munich. There's not a player in world football Salah goes to and says, you ain't sitting down for me. Like, it makes zero sense to me.
If I'm seeing Adama Traore bad up the La Liga on the right, Salah is doing a madness out there. Salah is doing a madness on that big Nou Camp pitch. Are you mad? Oh my days! Like,
yeah. Man, put up Adama Traore. I wasn't ready for that one.
But here's the thing, yeah. We say that Salah's just a goal scorer. Again, I'd have to speak to Culture Cams directly. Would he say Mane's not? Because over the last however many seasons, Salah's registered more assists than Mane. And right now, Salah's the top assist maker in the Premier League right now.
Hello, so again, by the way. Sorry,
what are we doing here? Because if he's just a goal scorer, surely he wouldn't be getting assists as well. He's an all-round attacking forward. And he's the best in the world at it. Like, what are we doing here?
Callum, they'll answer it by telling you that assists don't mean creativity. That's basically what did.
No, but
I shit you not. That's the answer. I promise you.
But that is true as well. But when you actually watch his gameplay and you see in the fact of you look at the quality of his assists, the Manchester City assist for Mane, was that not creative?
Watford,
the one against Watford, outside. Thank you, Ish.
Madness.
They talk about the eye test, but he passes the eye test. They talk about the stats test, he passes that as well. But what is it then?
For me, what I think as well, like, people have this narrative of Salah from like 2 years ago, when you could say maybe he didn't have those sides to the game. But for me, it's just proven that this season people are not watching him, or they've just got their narrative in their head. And
where are all these mods coming from? Where are all these spams coming from? Have we made it, Simon?
You made it, yeah. Just make sure you block them, though. Block them, and then you can tell us how you made it. Because the comment section is looking big.
Like wildfire.
Talking some wildness in it.
Wildfire. It's mad.
Go into the back end of YouTube and put it on slow mode.
I don't know how to do that yet, Callum. I've been on this.
Okay, so if you go to YouTube Studio and then go to customization, and then you'll see an option that says slow mode, and then change the 60 seconds to 30 seconds or something, and they won't be able to just spam.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say, as in, can I do that now, or so is that for future?
No, you can do that now. Yeah, you can do that now.
So YouTube Studio.
So if you go on the platform we're using now, if you go to view on YouTube, and then it'll bring you to the back end. No, it won't. And then it will give you the option to edit video.
Okay, all right. As in, when you go on the platform on StreamYard. Sorry, guys, this is the technical issues. You're not gonna have to bear with us for a second while we get to the. Or Callum just directs me through this. Yeah. Wait. So, Cal. So what do I need to go on? Do I need to
click on the YouTube link?
Yeah.
No, it'll open one automatically. So click on the YouTube link and go to view on YouTube.
The YouTube link. Where?
So like above where you see private and comments and starred chats.
Yeah.
You should see a little YouTube icon with your icon in it. Click on that, and then you should see view on YouTube.
View on YouTube. Okay.
All right, and then from there, if you go to edit, and then you should see view on YouTube. View on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube now.
Yeah, so you should see an option underneath the video that says edit video.
Edit video, yeah.
Yeah. So on the left-hand side, you should see customization.
Customization, I'm there.
And then you should see slow-mo. Click on that. And then, change the 60 to 30 and then press OK.
I'll change it to 30. Is that so 30 seconds for comment? You can't.
Yeah, so if I comment now, I've got to wait 30 seconds to comment again.
I'll change that to 20. I know y'all be looking at me like 30 seconds. That's crazy. No, that's crazy.
We've got to do that on Coppish, to be fair, but we get this bad.
Yeah. Do you know what it is though, Cal? Obviously, not everyone has the 23,000. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
They're on at 23,000, but soon come, obviously, for all of us.
I will.
But by the way,
it shows you're making it.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Spammers, I must have made it. You know what I'm saying? I must have made it. But again, there's 24 people in it. There was about 30 odd before, but while we was just sorting this out. So again, please drop a like as we are in here. I think we're on 20 likes already. Let's try to get that to 30. Let's get that to 50 likes, people. Let's get all the Liverpool family going in here.
Come on, guys. You know what to do, man.
Will you guys finish? I did want to just move on from the Salah thing, but is there anything else you guys wanted to say on the Mo Salah agenda thing going on?
I just want to say one little thing on the Salah thing. Sorry, Callum, you want to go? Go on.
No, I'm just going to say, if you don't rate Salah, then tough on you, innit?
We'll see what going at the end of the season. Yeah.
I want to say just a quick thing in 30 seconds. For me personally, I just think I agree with what Ish said there. They just have this picture of Salah in their head from 2 years ago. All the shit that they question, the creativity, he's gone. He's worked on it. It's the playmaking. It's even when it doesn't come off. Chelsea at home, 1-1. The most dangerous opportunity we create is an outside of a foot Salah cross into the head of Diogo Jota. The Wolves goal that we scored in the last second. Salah control in the penalty box. Turn, right-footed pass. Origi finishes it. Against Newcastle.
That touch was madness against Wolves. Oh my
god. Listen, and the Newcastle one, where it was 1-1 at the time. Salah outside of the foot into the feet, into the stride of Sadiomane. Mane misses it. So it's just like all the things you're talking about. That's why big chances created. I think he's either first or second. Assists. He left to Afcon and just Trent overtook him by 1 assist. So like it's just this whole creativity. He doesn't create enough, blah blah blah. And so I do predictions and stuff for games. I predicted this Thursday. I know we're going to come on to the game. Going to be 5-1. And Salah is going to have a bloodbath on the football pitch. See, all this shit. You think this man, imagine this for a second. This man played 120 minutes, 4 times in a row in 10 weeks. And his thoughts is, let me tell Klopp, I want to play. Can you imagine? Like as a player? Because any other player in world football will come back and go like, I want to rest, I want to take it off, blah, blah, blah. This man is like, dope, I want to play. So against Leicester are going to feel the wrath of Mo Salah. Burnley are going to feel the wrath of Mo Salah. Inter Milan are going to feel his wrath as well.
Look who it is. Look who it is.
That is it. I don't know if it's the real cams in it. So I don't know. If it is the real cams, then shout out to you. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, bro,
man's ears must have been burning. Man's ears must have been hot. Wherever he is right now, man's ears must have been hot.
A goal scorer, nothing more, bro. I was losing brain cells. I think it's generally an agenda. I think the Man United hat's got to come off. Like, do you know what I'm saying? But big up 360 TV and big up the Big Six show. I was tuning in when you and Grizz are going back and forth. If that is the main, if that is actual cams, because we have mad spammers in here. So, I'm ready to be hurt again. I don't know who to trust right now. You know what I'm saying? I need to trust right. But let's if you want. In fact, sorry, I did want to say one more thing as well about the Salah thing. I feel like people wanted Mane to win, obviously, for sentimental reasons and stuff like that. But I also think that it wouldn't have been that much different if Salah won. Then Mane would have got the slander. Mane still would have got the slander, you know. Don't get it twisted.
No, he wouldn't have.
People have been saying he's watched the whole season, isn't it? So
I'm not really talking about from a Liverpool perspective. I'm talking about more from...
Even from rival fans, he wouldn't have got it. I'll be real with you.
I don't know, you know.
I don't think they hate Mane like that at all.
I wouldn't even say hate for Mane. I think it just would have been more of a... He's not been in the best form for Liverpool for a while now. And I think this just would have been more cake. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it definitely ain't the real culture camp.
Especially with Luis Diaz. With Luis Diaz coming in as well.
Especially
Luis Diaz coming in as well. I think people would have been ready to be like, yeah, Mane's done. Mane's washed. Like, he's not going to touch the starting 11 again. So whichever way it went, for me as a Liverpool fan, this is a good sign. When I'm seeing a timeline active about two of our best players, it's only a good sign in it, because we come from Aspas, Voronin. Yeah, sorry.
Right, why are we swearing on Monty's channel, bro? It's a full watershed, bro.
I should have warned you. Before I came in. But my point is, the fact that we're relevant right now is a good sign.
Yeah, bro, what are we doing there, bro?
I just see three heads drop all at the same time.
That Iago Aspas corner haunts me till this day. I shit you.
Oh my days.
That's the worst corner in LFT history.
Boring in them, man, you know.
Man like Triple H in that boy with the ponytail.
David and go.
You come far, bro. You come very, very far.
Who remembers Nathan Eccleston, number 39, played in the Europa League?
Of course I
do. Please.
Stephen Darby in them.
It's like you're trying to bring back them nightmares, you know. And
I used to have to rush home from school, put on Channel 5 at like 5 o'clock to watch flipping UEFA Cup. Like, boy.
You know what's the worst 45 minutes of football? The worst 45 minutes of football I've ever seen as a Liverpool fan is Liverpool-Napoli at home, the first half, under Roy Hodgson. That was the worst 45 minutes of my entire life existence. Before CVG came on, that 1-0 loss right there, that 45 minutes was painful to watch. I've never seen a shitter 45 minutes from Liverpool, I'll be real. So.
Don, was that Hodgson or was that Kenny in charge then?
Nah, that was Hodgson.
Was it still Roy?
Yeah, because that was group stages.
Yeah. You're right. Because he come on and scored a hat trick. I think Lucas set it up for the third goal, innit? He dinked it over.
See those Hodgson days. I've never watched such little match of the day in my entire life. There's like a whole season pretty much ghosted in it. Like them, that 10, 11 times, I wasn't really even like. I watched the game live, but I've never watched.
Hodgson came out and said Liverpool aren't too big to be relegated. You know.
I remember that comment. I remember thinking like, what is this? What is this guy on? What is this guy on? Like,
bro, we celebrated the 1-0 win against Bolton away. Maxi Rodriguez. It's just, it's just crazy.
Hey, big up Maxi.
All these old, when I hear, not even all these old, sort of throwbacks. Some of these moments as a Liverpool fan, it just reminds you of them times where, like, I don't know, when I was really young, I'm the youngest in my family, innit? So, I was always trying to get in with the older cousins. And one time they were watching The Ring. And when the Ring first come out, innit, I thought I was a little bad man. I know it's away from the point. I thought I was a little bad man. And I thought I could just, peek around the sofa and just watch the movie while they was watching it. That's what it feels like when it's bringing back nightmares that don't need to be brought back. You feel me? Nightmares that don't need to be, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't watch TV for weeks after seeing that movie. You know what I'm saying? So
let's hope we never go back to those times.
Yeah, like, I don't want to go back to them times. I'm trying to stay here. I've got Arsenal fans telling me, 2024, just watch 2024. I said, you know how good you need to be to wait for my manager to run out of contract? You know how good we need to be? I meant to say that.
Yep.
We're so good, you just have to wait for us to get shit. That's how good we are. You can't even do anything about it.
So furthermore, I can see Klopp. I've been hearing rumors that Klopp might be extending as well.
Right, listen, I'm ready to get. I'm ready to be hurt. I'm ready.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's not over yet. The man figure's over.
I'm emotionally preparing myself already.
I'm ready to get hurt again. How about that? I'm ready to get hurt, man. By the way, quick fire question: Ronaldo, Salah, or Messi currently, guys? Just quickly.
Salah, of course.
Salah
currently. It has to be Salah currently.
Of course. I remember when some fans said Salah was too greedy and should have passed. No one says that about Ronaldo. It's because Salah has an afro and he's Egyptian. He's African. People don't want it. The narrative, people. Honestly.
No one says about Harry Kane either.
No, literally. Literally.
When Harry Kane dives, he's smart. When Mo Salah does it, he's a diver.
Literally.
Man was all swearing on his daughter's life and that over a goal. Like, listen, Harry Kane's no golden boy at all, bro. Like,
So,
no, he's not.
When Grealish is too drunk to get into the club, but if that was Pogba, if that was Sterling, if that was,
we know
anyway,
it.
big up Grealish. So Grealish still my guy, but you know, privilege. But
rules, innit?
what was I going to say? Let's move on swiftly to the next topic, though. Leicester, lads. We're going to start with Hassan. How are you feeling about the Leicester game, and what front four would you like to see? And do you start Robertson as well? That's and what midfield did you? We'll go for the midfield after, but yeah, that was about.
I'll just tell you overall the whole thing, because I'll be real with you. See how we just said about the worst half an hour, like 45 minutes we've seen. I think the best, and I don't care whichever game you pull up. My favorite, like time, is the last 30 minutes against Cardiff, when I saw Harvey Elliott and Thiago on the same football pitch. We have been subjected to mayonnaise. And we have finally discovered barbecue sauce, and we are cooking. We are cooking because I saw Harvey Elliott and Thiago on the pitch together for the first time. I cannot do this. I cannot. I'm not used to this. I'm used to a midfielder who passes left and right.
I'm just wiping the sweat off my webcam because of the madness that was the cooking that Harvey and Thiago was doing. I just got to wipe it. I just got to wipe it quickly. You know what I'm saying? Just a quick wipe. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
that was absolutely. That was absolutely some of the sexiest football I have seen my whole life, man. That was so enjoyable to watch, and see with Harvey Elliott returning, you see I was vibing so much that game. I was so happy. I was celebrating, and now I want us to not go back to Milnerson. That's all I'm asking for. Klopp, we can do either or. Klopp, please, we can do one of them. But we can't do both. Please, Klopp. Let's don't subject us to this torture, bro. We have Harvey Elliott. We have Thiago. We have, by the way, Ox apparently has COVID, so he's gonna be out. Keita's back as well. If Keita can replicate what he did for Guinea, it's gonna be incredible. But for me, if Mo Salah is insisting and he's that hungry, I'm starting. I don't care. I'm starting Mo Salah. Yes,
I don't
Callum,
know about that one,
I know
bro.
what you're gonna say. Fitness and rest and all that good stuff.
Bro.
Callum, he was running today in training. He was running.
No,
you get me? He's ready.
I'll tell you what it's like. The best way I can compare Salah right now is he's in a boxing match and he's too tough for his own good. The corner's got to throw in the towel. But 120 minutes back to back to back to back in 10 days is a madness. And then to come off a plane and then play in the Premier League is crazy. I would save Salah for this game. I wouldn't even start him against Burnley. And then I'd let him just get a little rest, let him be a little bit more angry, and then just send him out in a San Siro and say, big man, remember when you used to come to Italy and do things at Roma? You're back now. Show them what you're about.
No, I know you weren't saying that, Ravi, by the way. But yeah, no. Carry on, lads.
Okay, no, maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself. You know what? Bring him on second half. Bring him on second half.
I wouldn't even put him in the squad for Leicester.
He's gonna be in the squad. You saw him talk to Klopp, Callum. We know how this goes.
By the neck like this right now, bro.
He's gonna be like, Klopp, I want to play. I know it.
Let me out there. Let me out there.
But if it was me, if I was Jurgen Klopp, I wouldn't have him in the squad. I would like to see him get a rest. Same with Mane. I'd like to see him get a rest.
We proved this last couple of weeks that we're more than capable without them. If you're looking at it like that, bar the Arsenal game in the Carabao Cup in the first leg, bro, we've been blessed without Mane and Salah. Obviously, the games are getting harder.
I wouldn't go that far.
You've done well. Listen, from what I thought we were going to do,
I think we've navigated results, bro. I still think you see a big drop off, especially Salah's not there.
Oh yeah,
because we have players that can cover Mane's position. We have no one that can naturally cover Salah.
That right hand side is a bit of a without Salah there. It's a bit of.
But the right hand side in the summer has to be addressed full stop because right back
and wing, because we need a Simicast at right back and we need someone who can play on that right hand side. But Leicester, they got slapped up the other day. Obviously, they're gonna have some sort of reaction. But what I saw in that Forest game, we should have enough to beat them without Mane and Salah for one more game.
Not against this sauce. You see the sauce. You see the sauce. La sauce. That's what I'm gonna call Elliot from now. La sauce. La sauce.
That's finished, man. That's finished.
Harvinho. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to like. You come on. I'm sorry, Ish. I'm sorry to interrupt you, bro. You come on.
No. Do your thing, bro.
First 2 minutes, he sat a man down. Down.
Like my was doing slip and slide. It was mad. It was
no,
mad.
Bonnet. This guy's better than Saka. He's better than Saka. Bonnet. He's better than Saka. Clip it. Tell your mum. Tell your auntie. He's better than Saka. He's better than Saka.
Of course.
I'm not going that far yet.
Come see me.
Callum, but just on the Salah thing, you are correct from a sensical perspective. It is so it makes sense. But if you're in Klopp's position and he has you by the neck and he's like, I want to play, you cannot not unleash that monster. You understand what I'm saying?
I probably would. But here's the thing, though.
Yeah, man.
We've got to look at it from the other side as well. Is Salah going to be so angry that he's going to start not being the cerebral Salah that he's been so far this season and start being emotional as well? So we have to look at that side as well. Is he going to get to a point where he's going to try and overdo it because he's so angry and wants to prove that, this ain't going to affect me, that he almost goes the other way as well? I just don't want him to. I'd let him calm down a little bit. Controlled anger. You don't want him too angry. You want controlled anger. Plus, he's been killing the league and he hasn't even been angry so far this season. So
I think give him this game off, give him 60 minutes against Burnley, and then San Siro, brother, go do your thing.
Yeah,
I think this game's this is unnecessary because I think now in the end of the season, where's man going to get his rest? Like, where's he going to get his rest if he's not going to get it this game?
Listen, I'm calling it right now. Listen, you get me? Mystic Hussam, I always make these predictions and they come through. I'm telling you right here, right now. It's going to be 1-1 at halftime. Salah's going to come on. We win that game 5-1. He scores 4 goals in 45 minutes. That's my genuine prediction. That's my honest prediction. I'm not even capping. That's genuinely my prediction. 4-1. And I'm sorry, 5-1. And he scores 4 in the second half.
4.
Wait, Gomez back in training? Was he injured or something?
No, they both had the thing in it.
No, they had
COVID, yeah.
But that was last week. They're both back in training.
Let me just run through a few of the comments. While I just run through the comments, guys, there are 26 people in here. So can we please, guys, slap a like and subscribe if you are here. Lads, if you might just, just retweeting, Twitter allows you to do that. Now you can retweet stuff. So retweet it. Let's get 30, 40 people in here for the last 20 minutes of this, 15, 20 minutes, and let's really make it a good one. This has been a massive show anyway already. Do you know what I mean? This has been a brilliant show. Plenty of laughs. Let me just, one more time. Let me just have to wipe that, because as I said, our players be cooking and we be sweating out here. You know what I'm saying? We be sweating, we be cooking. You know what I'm saying? Big up Jeffrey as well. Is that Jeffrey that just subscribed to the channel? Large up yourself, bro. I see that pop up. Big up yourself. I appreciate you. Mike said, I would start Jota, Bobby, Ox, bring on Diaz and maybe Salah if needed. I like the sound of that, to be honest. I do like the sound of that.
You like the sound of what? Jota, Bobby, Ox? Let me go on mute.
No. Do you know what? The way Ox has been playing, I would probably if he didn't have COVID, I would have played him in the midfield. I can't lie.
I would have started
in midfield, not right wing, brother.
I've been very critical of Ox this season, but Ox has stepped up these last couple of weeks.
It's like he's heard us. It's like he heard what man was.
Because Mods as well. Me and you kind of on Twitter. Ox has been holding a lot of smoke from us this season. A lot of smoke.
Yeah.
No, I was calling him Oxtail Stew and all of that.
That's it. Oxtail. Just because I call him
Don't try to get out of it, bud.
I'm trying to put his hands up like that. I'm going down. You're coming with me, bro.
In my defense, I can't remember what game it was, but he just pissed me off in it. But when I started to advocate for him, and where's Shigs? Shigs, if you're still in here, Shigs, if you're in here, vouch for me, please. Literally, when man were on Ox for the whole time in the Liverpool space on Twitter, I was backing him. I said, listen, he needs 5-6 games to get into gear. That's just the facts. Ox needs time to get into gear, but the catch-22 is he's not good enough to have 5-6 games in our midfield at the moment. Our team's
let me ask you a quick question. Just quick question. In the summer.
I know it's coming.
Oh gosh. Questions.
Ox, Naby, or both? Who are you selling?
Selling Naby for me.
Naby, I'll get. You're not gonna get much for Ox right these days.
I actually thought this would be more of a debate. I sell Naby as well.
Bro,
don't tell Matt.
Let Matt hear you. Don't let Matt hear you.
Bro, Ox has been available. Ox has been available physically as well, so I wouldn't sell him.
Don't tell Matt. Ox is more versatile, and and Ox has done more in his Liverpool career than Naby. Plus, Naby would probably fetch a bit more money as well.
Yep.
All I'm saying is Dortmund, Naby and a little 60 million. Just hold that, hold that, please. That's what I'm trying to see.
I'm one of the most optimistic people in my stupid mind. I've got us buying Haaland in the summer, innit? In my stupid mind.
Carl. In my head, bro. You think I'm not trying to swap Bill Mane for Mbappe? This year. This year.
See, again, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not. I rate Mbappe. I think I'm not a Mbappe guy like that though.
That's as I said. That's just the ideology I have in my head.
No, I hear that.
Mbappe's coming. Dybala's going to be a bench player for us. I'm ready to be hurt, bro.
Bellingham.
Dybala's on a free though, so that could happen.
I'm the one person who don't want.
You man are crazy if you think Bellinham's coming and leaving Dortmund in the same summer as Haaland.
I'm bothered about Bellingham.
We could, Callum, where there's a will, there's a way, bro.
Nah,
there's a will, there's a way.
Dortmund don't sell more than one big player a summer.
Listen, Julian Ward.
Guys, I don't want Bellingham anyway. I want Nkunku.
You man seem to forget what FSG stands for. Well, before Diaz joined, forget signings, guys. That's what FSG stands for. Just remember that, innit?
So, just know, I'm gonna say this straight. Everyone knows my feelings on FSG. If we, by some miracle, keep Salah, Mane, and Bobby in the summer on new contracts, keep Klopp, and we add a right back and a right winger in a centre midfielder, you may see me doing up things with John Henry still with a cigar. you may just seem like this still just.
You're talking crazy. Thank you, by the way, Shigs. Thank you. There's your evidence, by the way. I was back in Ox when everyone was giving him the stick. You know what I'm saying? Me and Itch.
I've been an Ox guy from the start. I like Ox. His problem is fitness, but every time he plays on the pitch, he performs. People don't like to hear this narrative, but he performs. Naby Keita doesn't perform, even when he's fit. Sometimes he doesn't perform. So I'd keep Ox personally. And Keita would get you money. Ox wouldn't.
Yeah. I think Naby's still got some more selling value. I think he can. But I was going to say something Matt just then, but I feel like Matt is somewhere around here.
But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm in the dirt. You guys, by asking me this question, have put me in the dirt with Matt because I'm already on a final warning with him. So it's going to get.
I see that. But you were too quick with your answer. You remember all.
Yeah, I was.
Naby. All right, cool. I thought it was a debate.
But listen. I just want to say as well. So if. Leading on to the next question, Sam, who would you go with for your front three and your midfield? But I think the backline kind of speaks for itself. So who would you go for your midfield and front three? Or midfield two and
Fabinho.
Mm-hmm.
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Okay. That's what's up.
Henderson.
I like it.
I'm being more cautious with Harvey Elliott and Thiago than I am with Salah.
The source.
So and then up the front three, I'm gonna go Diaz. I'm gonna start him. I think he's ready to go. He has full fitness, even though he's a new signing. It's not like he needs to. He has already been playing for Colombia, for Porto, etc. So he has match fitness. I'd start him, and I'd play Jota down the middle, and I'd play Minamino on the right. And then listen to me, brother. Listen to my prediction. I said it's going to be 1-1 at halftime. Salah's going to come on in the second half. We're going to win 5-1. Trust me when I say this. Months, I'm going to come back to you. You see with you, you guys always laugh at my predictions and they come true. You want to hear more predictions? Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to Everton this summer. United are going to sign Declan Rice for £80 million. They're going to get Mauricio Pochettino. I predict these things and they come true. Trust me. It's going to be 1-1. Anfield. Klopp end the second half. Salah comes on, he scores 4. I can smell it already. It's gonna be a bloodbath in that second half. So because Callum has held me back a little bit, I'm starting Minamino right wing, and I'm telling Salah, come on second half, and then do your thing. That's what I'm doing.
Tacky on the right.
I just can't.
I'm not a fan of it, really.
You know what? I'm still getting with George. I can't believe we made our Marte look like Sol Campbell.
And then Didi as well. That man had them two playing the Jollof link up. That's not bad. Boy, we need to put him in there.
Yeah, it's tapped. But listen, guys, we have 30 odd people in here. It was more than that, but I just wanted to let the conversation go on because Sam was spitting facts as he always does. There's 31 people in here. You see that button? You see this button? This button? Click it. Just click it. Just click it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're here, you're enjoying it, you're hearing the banter. Do you know what I'm saying? You got man still spitting over this damn camera and stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? But just click it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Hassan's obviously come over. What was your front three again, Hassan? Remind me of the front three. Minamino, Jota, and
the one that ends the game is gonna be Salah, Jota, Diaz. That's the one that
no. Tell me who starts the game. None of that foolishness. Who starts the game?
Listen, there's a goal in my head. So I'm putting Minamino right wing, I'm putting Jota down the middle, I'm putting Diaz left wing.
So no Firmino, no Bobby.
If I speak, I'm in trouble. That's all I'm gonna say.
Right. Bobby's my guy, you know. Bobby's my guy.
Yeah, not your guy, buddy. My guy.
I've got a Senor tattoo, bro. I've got my man's name.
So what we're saying is I'm in the Lions den, basically.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong guy.
You're in the Lions den here, bro. You're in the Lions den, bro.
I'll be real with you. I'm getting rid of Bobby this summer still.
What?
Listen, I'm using Bobby as leverage. I'm sending him to Leipzig. I'm getting in Kunku.
No, I can't hear that.
Guys, forget sentiments, bro. Let's dominate this league.
He's the one guy. He's the one guy I do sentiment for, bro. He's the one guy I do sentiment for
him.
I need Bobby to like keep just going back further and back into number 6, number 8. And he's just doing like.
I don't know if I should add to the fire and say I'd sell Mane this summer as well. But anyway.
Both of them.
Oh my heart! Me and Callum are Bobby fanboys, innit? So it's like my chest.
Mont, you're a Henderson fan as well, so that doesn't say a lot.
Yeah, man's a head, but hey, you're talking very loud, fam. You've done. Actually, it's a Liverpool chat. What am I talking about?
Callum, why are you trying to watch season 7,000 of Mane, Salah, Firmino?
Before we go to Callum's front three in midfield, let me just run through some of these comments and act like
that's a madness.
Big up LRB Rams. Said Hassan, that's a lie. You criticize Klopp to say Klopp has capabilities. You can't buy it. You can't buy in the market.
Rams, you didn't even know me back then, so just keep your mouth shut, Rams.
Richard Dortmund like Naby KR. Yeah, well, on the Shinji Kagawa thing, you can go. Yeah, you can go. No, it's
Kagawa, you know.
We're all coming out of our secret agendas now. You know what I'm saying
Kagawa, right? Okay.
Fab Ox Harvey.
Is Harvey ready to start though? I don't think he is.
Do you know what? I just want to see him glide because he glides. That's what he does. He doesn't dribble, he glides.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
According to Cam's logic, Harvey Elliott's probably more enjoyable to watch than Mo Salah. Get the likes up all the way up. Like Fat Joe, subscribe to this. Yes, people, please subscribe. By the way, subscribe to Kopish. Subscribe to This Is Football. Subscribe to Weird and Wonderful. Make it happen, people. All y'all got to do is scroll down. You'll see it there. Get it done. Come on, people.
Cost no money to subscribe. No money to like.
I'll never charge my subscribers, people, if I don't. You know what? Let me just be careful what I say. There could be Big Six Bucks memberships coming up. So let me just be careful. Sorry, Fab, Hendo, Ox, Diaz, Firmino, Jota. Yeah, guys, in the comments as well. Comment who you think should start in Liverpool's front three. Cal's heartbroken. Yeah,
I am devastated. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Sam's holding a flamethrower. Naby Keita been playing well this season. What is Sam talking about? Hey, don't let them two volleys fool you. Don't let them two volleys
be my guy, bro. What's
guys? I'm using them as leverage to buy people. For me, I want Nkunku to be our new false 9. So I'm getting him because I think he has the capability to do it. I'm getting Jeremy Doku for our wing option. I'm getting Max Aarons. Listen, if I was in Michael Edwards,
now you got me on board a little bit. The Max Aarons one, you got me on board a little bit. I'm listening now.
Yeah,
now. Before I weren't listening when you said get rid of Bobby and Mane in the same summer. Yeah. I can't run about what. I cannot run about.
Listen, Firmino is. I don't know. One of them has to go though. And
Firmino can stay because there's other Manes.
The day Firmino goes, I'm going to Axel training ground and I'm lying in front of his car. I'm saying you're not leaving.
He ain't going nowhere.
How are you saying Bobby can be midfielder? Have you seen his passing? Have you seen his passing this season? What midfielder, bro?
By the way, good to see you, brother.
Callum, I'm being honest. This is the hard-hitting fact. I have no sentiment. I want us to win. I rep this club, Liverpool FC, right here. That's what I rep. I want us to win quadruples. I want us to win every tournament.
All right,
I have zero sentiment.
Let me clear up a few things. Yeah, I don't want Bobby to be a starter, nor do I even want him to be a striker. But Bobby needs to be in and around the squad because he can fill in different positions. He can play as an emergency as an 8, as a 10. That's his best position, and as a false 9. One thing we have to recognize with Bobby as well, he's a very unique player. So I get people like you and Cuckoo's and all that, but I'm going to be real with you. And Cuckoo's good. He doesn't blow me away though. Doku for me is an absolute no-no to replace Mane. That is an absolute no-no. Max Aarons, yeah, I'm on board with that. Even though I'd rather go to West Ham and get Ben Johnson, who's going to be available on a free at the end of the year, if I'm not mistaken. I'd grab him instead because then that gives us a bit more flexibility with the rest of the squad with money. But I'm going to be real with you. Bobby has to stay. Mane, in my opinion, has to stay as well because even if you think Luis Diaz is better, hear me out.
No, I was saying no. I was rolling my eyes at the comment.
Because I'm going to ask you guys a serious question. Even if you think Luis Diaz is better than Mane, who can you go and get that's better than Mane
as backup
right now on the market?
Do you know what? No, go on.
Just quick. Do you think, all of you actually, do you think FSG can actually facilitate new deals for all of the front three?
They have to.
There's gonna, I think, one of them might have to take a pay cut if we're being realistic. And Mane now's got that extra little Afcon juice in him as well. Is he gonna want to sign a deal knowing that Salah's earning twice what he's earning or an extra 100 bags? Like, it's gonna get very techie. It's gonna get very techie. It's gonna get very techie. I think FSG might try and offer Mane a new deal, but I don't know if he's gonna take it. If I'm being honest, I don't know if he's gonna sit right with him that Mane's on 40 bags.
He just won Afcon. His value is rising now. Sell him when we have money. You get me? We get money. It's just we can't just do. Listen, Callum, I feel you, but we can't just do.
Killing me here, I'm not gonna lie.
Season 7,000, Mane, Salah, Firmino again. We cannot keep doing this. I'm not saying Diaz better than Mane. I'm not saying Doku is a replacement. I'm saying as an option. And you get me? Then you can look at someone else, maybe like a Rafinha, someone like that. And take it from there. There are plenty of wingers. Get Dybala on a free. You could get Frank Kessie on a free. There are so many options.
No way. Kessie's terrible.
There are. I don't think he is. He is brilliant midfielder. At the end of the day,
is he better than anyone?
He covers ground.
Is he better than anyone?
Callum, we cannot do Mane, Salah, Firmino again. We cannot.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So who starts for you then?
If everyone's fit, this is a tough
one,
bro.
It's hard. This is a topic that's just gonna go left.
Yeah, I would go Jota left, Bobby through the middle, Salah through the right with the players we have right now.
You'd put Jota on the left.
Yeah.
No, I'm starting Jota up front.
I'll be honest. Jota's link-up play makes my eyes bleed. I feel like his link-up play suddenly gets a bit better from the left side, but when he plays,
I agree with that.
Jota is very impactful from the left. When him and Bobby play and Salah plays, they work very well together.
Yeah, but you nullify Salah, then we have nothing in behind. That's the only fear I have.
Jota's got pace to get in behind. He's got movement.
That's actually not a bad front three. That's a good one.
It's not.
But for me, one of them has to go. Mane, Firmino. We need to make a decision, guys. Because here's the thing. Look at Inter in the 2010s. Generally speaking, now, on a read one, they won the treble, but they had all these old-ass players. And 3-4 years from then, they couldn't sell them for money. And they got into trouble. So this is the last summer for us to sell him and actually recoup some value. If you want to keep Firmino till he retires at Liverpool, no problem. Squad option, blah, blah, whatever. But with Mane, I think this is where tough decisions need to be made because you can't keep continuing with this Mane thing. Like,
how much do we get from Mane then if we sell him?
Here's the thing. Us as Liverpool fans, because we've seen prime Mane, maybe we don't rate him as much as we did previously. But in world football, he's recognized. So you could sell him to PSG, to Madrid, to Barca, whoever. If Mane was on sale, there'd be 10 clubs interested. So that's not the problem. How much I'd sell him for? I think we could easily get 50 mil for Mane. He's 29. He's 29. He's not 38. He's 29.
That's my point with Mane.
The only way I'll entertain it is if we go and get a sick striker. And apart from Haaland, I can't think of a sick striker.
I know what you mean, Cal, but obviously the thing is right now, for me, this is the last year where
we don't need a striker, Callum, or Liverpool FC. We don't.
I think Firmino's, I think Bobby's sell-on value is gone. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah. You're not getting more than 30 M's for Bobby right now. Probably not even 25 M's. Yeah.
You're getting 10 M's.
Me and
you're doing guys, I'm being realistic. Who's gonna buy Roberto Firmino for that much money? You guys are too sentimental. I swear.
Money, bro. That's tacky in a
Chris Wood just went for 25
okay, just so everyone's happy, we get 15 mil. Everyone happy now?
But what I was gonna say is Mane. By the way, guys, there's 43 man in here. You know, like just to, you know what I'm saying, just to, you know, reason with you, man, on what we're on right now. There's 43 people in this. This is the most there's ever been in a Liverpool show. Big up everyone on the panel. Big up everyone in the damn chat. I can't even keep up with the comments right now. I will catch up when I can, people. I've got this on slow mode, by the way. I got it on slow mode. You know what I'm saying? But before I do carry on with my point, we are, I think, 9 likes away from 50 likes, people. And there's 45 people.
Smash the like button right now.
Smash that like button. If you're a Liverpool fan, smash the like button. Unlike it, then like it again. You know don't do that. Forget it. I'm talking rubbish because I'm hyped right now. But you know what I mean, people. You know what I'm saying? So before I go through some of these comments, guys, please, and sometimes I've got to do this because, you know, obviously Sam likes to do this. So let me just do that. People, please like the video. Big up Shawnee, big up Daniel, big up Lakers, big up Cole, big up C1, big up Rams, big up Ravi. All y'all, please, let's like the video. Yes, I'm twerking for Big Six Bands. I'll do it again. Do it once, I'll do it again. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
That's not how I do it, Mons. Put me full screen, I'll teach you how to do it.
Oh, go on. All right, go on.
Don't do that.
Go on.
Listen here, you rude people. You rude people. You're watching this. The like button is free. What are you doing with your lives? There are 45 people watching. And you can't get us to 50 likes. Don't just press the like button. Smash the like button right now. That's how I do it, once. I don't do the whole. You get me? So it's just different energy.
So y'all ain't finna twerk. All right. Y'all ain't finna twerk. Okay. All right. Kyle, you wanna go? You wanna go? We might as well just give everyone.
Nah, I can't. People, listen. You see when you go out to a rave or where you go link, you know, the thing that you're linking for Valentine's. Do you think it's free? No, of course it ain't. You got to dig into the pocket. For the like button, it's free. I can go out. It's government juice. It's mineral water. It's free. And it helps the channel. What are you waiting for? Smash the like.
Smash the like.
Yo, let Ish do it as well. Come on.
I ain't topping that. I'm not topping that. Guys, listen, I can't even top that still. But Big Six Bands, yeah? What's Big Six? Takeaway free. Free. The like button is free. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, hit the notification button, do all of them things there. Yeah. And then when you've done that, run up on all our channels and do the same thing as well. You guys know what to do.
Love that. All right. And now that we've worked on our PR skills, we've done PR practice there. What I was saying is that Bobby obviously ain't got that much selling value. I think because Mane's 29, he's still got selling value. And me and Hassan was saying this other day in the Twitter spaces. Us Liverpool fans look at Mane, unless your name's Shifty, we look at Mane and go, I mean, he's, do you know what I mean? Like, he's not.
You're actually trying to get me written off by my own friends right now, man.
He's just Man, isn't it? Like, he's not Mane. He's Man. He was Mane in Afcon, but he's Man right now for Liverpool. So, therefore,
you're bad, man.
But we've got to remember, this is how we see our left winger. You know what I'm saying? But from an outside perspective, man, them look at Mane and see him on they see him on the team sheet and go,
yep.
That's what
he's got 8 goals. He's got 8 league goals as well. Obviously, we watched in full 90 minutes, and we see that the gameplay at times this season has looked a bit.
It's been questionable at times, isn't it? It has been.
But you look at the goal scoring charts. Man's got 8 goals. Yeah, he's got like 4 or 5 assists as well. He's done.
He's only got 1 in the league, you know.
Yeah.
I thought
I just interject before it got rough. Still,
as Virgil likes to say. But you're not. As I said, from an outside perspective, people fear Mane and would pay big money for Mane at the age of 29. They look at Mane and go, that is my conventional perfect left winger. Intensity, strength, skill, pace, finishing. That's what they see. They don't watch the 90 minutes and see when he's tripping over the ball, or when he tries to do a step over and he kicks the ball off the pitch, or when he tries to shoot and he falls over, or when he should pass to Salah and he thinks twice now. They don't see that stuff. Drifty's seeing this stuff right now. Drifty, is that? Right, listen, so as I said, this is why for me, if I'm gonna have a choice to sell either of them, I can't sell both. I have to sell Mane and then bring in someone in it. We're not gonna have that chat quite yet, but yeah, that's just my take on things. But again, guys, 42 people in here. Callum, what is your front three and midfield? We have varied off point, and we have literally about 7 minutes.
For the Leicester game in my midfield, I've got Fabinho. I'm starting Thiago, and then I'm going Hendo as my third player. But Hendo doesn't finish the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
60 minutes.
So I brought you lot back there because I saw Don give me that.
So now it's Matam who finishes the game. When I did that, you were laughing. Okay.
Wait, was that Fabinho who and Hendo?
This is where it's going to get a bit mad now. I'm going Jota on the left. I'm going Bobby through the middle. And I'm going Taki on the right as well.
There you go. See, bro? Come on. Think it through, bro.
Hey.
Taki's not finishing the game, though.
2 more likes, people, by the way.
Does he have to start the game? Does he have to start the game? Does he really have to start the game?
All right, so here's the thing. Jota's 2 best positions are left and centre. Bobby's best position is through the centre.
Yeah.
I'd rather 2 out of the 3 play in their best positions. Again, no disrespect to Taki. We still don't know his best position. But we can play him on the right because
I know where his best position is. On the bench.
Yeah, his best position is on the transfer market.
On the bench.
My bench is looking stacked. I don't even know if he can make the bench these days, My man actually looks to be active.
But no one else can play on that right, in my opinion.
Yep.
No.
There is one man.
Carl, can you just quickly run through for those who might have missed it as well in the chat because the comments are flying. Just tell us your midfield and your strikers.
Right. So Fab in the holding, Hendo to the right, Thiago to the left, and then up top, I've got Jota on the left, Bobby through the middle, and Taki from the right.
Okay.
But he does not finish the game. That's the important part that everyone needs to understand.
Special announcement. 50 likes, people.
Come
50
on.
likes, people. Come on.
Big
As
up.
I said,
Come on.
there's only about 6-7 minutes left of the stream. Listen, we got 46 people in here, so big up everyone in here. We've gained a considerable amount of subscribers. Big up everyone in here. Go and subscribe to Weird and Wonderful. Go and subscribe to This Is Football.
Facts.
Go and subscribe to Coppish. These people are special Liverpool fans. Content in here, deluded when we're surrounded by ops. That's how we roll. We're molded by our surroundings, people. You hear me? You hearing me? Yeah. I know you're looking at. Sorry, a little bit more spit on the camera. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'll come back for that one again. You know what I'm saying? Dinesh, Karat, thank you for subscribing, my friend. I see you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, Cal, for that interesting front three and very strong. Better than Hassan's, I'll tell you that. So,
how is it better than me when Firmino's starting? Tell me.
Allow it. We're not gonna do this.
Firmino's best position is on the bench. That's his best.
I was gonna do Bobby like that. I can't hear it, man. Bobby's my Bobby.
Yeah, I'll tell you when I'm playing Bobby. You know when I'm gonna start Bobby when we play Norwich in the FA Cup. That's the next time I'm starting.
I'm covering his ears, bro. I'm covering his ears.
You're actually mocking the thing, man.
Listen, lovely smile. Brought us many memories, but it's time to go.
Bro, how can you dislike this guy, bro?
I don't dislike him. So just because I say I want to tell someone I dislike him, I don't dislike him. I don't.
Also, before he got injured, his goal record was better than that of Mane as well.
Yeah.
Hat trick at Vicarage Road. Don't forget about that.
On this season, I'm not deep it.
Callum, you're just saying which shit stinks worse, basically. That's basically.
Oh, Sam, you're out here starting Taki.
Yeah,
I am not, bro. I said he won't finish the game. Salah just got off the plane.
You chose violence today. You chose violence today.
I chose the realism.
I'll take Jared Bowen, by the way. Look, say what you want in it. I think that guy.
Oh, here we go again.
That's not because he has the same last name as me, because my last name is Bowen as well, innit? Obviously, we have some sort of Bowen. I might do a DNA test, bro. But listen, Brother, nah, look. Man's out here starting.
Hold on, you're both left-footed as well. Mons, you're left-footed as well, innit?
No, I'm both footed. I'm both footed still.
All right.
But yeah, no.
Man, like Santi Cazorla and that, yeah.
Obviously, I think the only reason I think he's he's left-footed, isn't it? Because he's left-footed. You know how it runs in the family. I can therefore. That's where the talent comes from. There ain't no training in there. You see me? But Ish, sorry, we're going on topic. Ish, tell me your midfield and your strike force.
I'm midfield exactly the same as Cal. I think Hendo on the right, Thiago on the left, Fabinho in the 6, Hendo off 65 minutes, unleash Harvey on them. And then front three, that's where it gets a bit techie. I'm going Diaz on the left, Jota through the middle, and the Egyptian King on the right. Giving my man 60 minutes, yeah? Because I wasn't going to start him initially, but when I heard you, man, putting Taki in on your right wing, I thought, this can't run. This can't run. This is a big game. Our next 5-6 games, I think City played before us, innit? So we need to be on job. We need to be on job these 5-6 games. And I think it might have to be a thing where you just bring your best guns to the gunfight, hit him early, hit him hard, blow him away.
What are you saying?
After that,
shotties, double barrels, the combat shotgun, all them
Uzis,
there.
Uzis. We need to come strapped up.
Yeah, M4, A1, M16. I play too much.
Give him 60 minutes, bring him off, and then Hendo as well. And then we move, innit? Hopefully by that point we're 2-3 up because we need to put our foot on these guys next. Yeah.
By the way, guys, in the comments as well, as I said, midfield and attack, send in your midfield attack. Big up, boss like Endo, by the way. Good to see you. There's no Casey and Corey for you to corn off today, but it's good to see you nonetheless. Big up Ian as well. So I guess that leaves just me and my midfield. Yeah. So by the way, big up everyone, 50 people in the chat. What can I say? We're doing bits. You guys are doing bits. Thank you for the support. It's always overwhelming. So for my midfield, I'm gonna go Fabulous in the 6. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go Thiago on the piv, Le Sauce, because I already used Le Sauce. I'm gonna go Hendo Nino on the right side of the midfield to link up with Trent to give him the cover he needs. I'm gonna go right wing Harvey, Le Sauce. Say what you want. Look at me how you want to look at me. Judge me how you want to judge me. That kid is a superstar, and you will see it in due time.
I can hear that. Do you
know what I'm saying? That boy is hungry. You see that celebration?
Can you hear what?
He's stayed by the camera.
I can't hear the team already.
Hey boys, just quickly. Is it me or does Harvey look quicker? Does Harvey look like
he looks
extra
quicker?
I don't get this. I saw the goal he scored.
That man can run on water. Bro, he can run on water. You get it? Brothers, how can... Listen. His studs kiss the grass. That's what he be doing right now. His studs kiss that grass. The same way the Cardiff defenders, bro, on that left side still have Anfield grass in their gums. How about that? You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I'm on fire with these one-liners today. But listen, I'm gonna go Harvey on the right, Diaz on the left, and I'm gonna go Bobby up top. Jota does Salah does
no
Mane does not start. Yeah.
What's your midfield, Mons?
Yeah. Hendo, Thiago, Fab. No, you're starting with Firmino, so I'm not trying to see.
I think Thiago's probably even less fit than Harvey Elliott, by the way.
Huh?
Because he even played less minutes than him.
Who?
Thiago, I think he's even less fit than Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, yes, but no. But I'm going to do what you guys did with the extra thing. As I said, certain man will last 50 minutes and then we'll do the subs. So Salah, Mane and Firmino, Salah, Mane and I want Jota coming on 60th minute. I want Salah coming on 70th minute. I want Mane. Well, Mane's drunk. Mane's going to be drunk, so he's not going to be
Mane play.
So, yeah, and then in the midfield, I'll have Ox probably come on. So, you know what I'm saying? We have
what happened to Ox right wing, Mons? That's what I was expecting. Well, fair enough.
Oh, you think I was going to put
COVID apparently, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
They're back in training. I think they're back in training now.
Thing is, Thiago and Harvey Elliott, I think starting them would be a mistake, though.
Wait, man, was my front three that mad? Was it that mad?
No.
Yes, because Firmino should be on the bench, not Jota. We need a goal scorer, bro.
Bro. These Bobby comments are really hurting me, I'm not.
I'm not saying anything crazy. Jota's the goal scorer out of Jota and Bobby.
I'm gonna be honest. My front three came from my heart, not from my head. I'm gonna be real. I'll be honest. It come from my heart and not from my head. I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
Okay, give us the one from your head.
I rate
please.
the honesty.
Huh?
I rate
What's
the
your
honesty.
one from? What's the one from your head?
Oh, from my head. Oh, I'll go Jota. Obviously, Jota.
Nah,
Jota.
don't do that. Don't do that.
No. With my head, Jota has to start. He has to start. Listen, Jota has to start. He has to start.
Okay.
I generally think Salah shouldn't start just because of 120 minutes. I don't care how much he wants to play. It's about his well-being. In all honesty, I think, as you said, he should probably come on at halftime or maybe a bit later, depending on how the game's going. So I'm probably going to go with Diaz on the left, and on the right, I don't even think about Minamino. Don't stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me like that.
This brother shouldn't start again for us. He shouldn't really start for Liverpool again. If I'm being totally honest.
I'm still gonna go with Harvey to play at least half a game. I'll give Harvey 45 minutes. I'll give Harvey 45 minutes.
Though, wouldn't I think he'd be much better to impact, but
you want to start Salah and then, but would you want to risk? As I said, I'm not risking
either. I'm putting Minamino
because I don't want to take Salah off in it. I want to bend to Salah's will until that little brother signs down. And when he signs that contract, then you mine now. You can't do nothing now. You can't leave now. None of that gentleman's agreement stuff. You here to stay. I'm leaving with something. You know what I'm saying? So that's my front three in it. I'll probably go Harvey, Jota, and Diaz. But just to confirm, you guys, run me through your front three before we lock this off.
Jota, Bobby, and Taki. Jota, Bobby, Taki.
You're starting Taki as well?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Smart people down.
If Ox is fit, then I'll go Ox on the right instead of Taki.
Hold on. Yo, Klopp. Yeah, it's Cade on fit. Cade. Oh, that's Cade on the phone. What are you saying? Yeah, no, I'm gonna need you to do something for me still. Yeah. Love for that. Sorry, Landon. Sorry. There's no Taki, as I said, that miss still haunts me against Arsenal, but we move. Do you know what I mean?
Cade's got GCSE revision to be doing and that. I don't think he's starting midweek on a school night. I don't think so.
No, money talks. But yeah, sorry, go on. What was your front three?
Diaz, Jota, and give Mo 50, 60 minutes in it. Just hit him early. If we can put these men to bed by the 50th minute, then we're good.
There's more outrage for Zuma than you shall not be named, and then man. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a topic
One's English.
For another.
One's English and plays at Man United.
Yeah,
simple.
Do you know what I mean? That's still some people's Starboy, you know. That is still couple man Starboy. Crazy.
I can't hear that chat. I cannot hear that chat, man. That's
literally.
That's madness.
Ridiculous.
By
the way, Origi, what's going on with Origi right now?
He was injured, isn't it? But he's back. Klopp said he looked amazing.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah, Klopp said he looked amazing in training.
And you want to dash in Taki?
No, but the goat don't. The goat.
But all these players coming back, you can't just start Thiago just came back. Harvey Elliott just came back, and just start everyone who just came back. The more realistic option is
just came back.
Start Minamino that you all hate. Give him 45 minutes, and then just get the other guys on 45 minutes.
Listen, do you know what it is? We ain't had options in a while, innit? So man just can't stop smiling right now. You know what I'm saying? I've got 40 people in here. My team's got options. I'm chilling with some real ones. And, you know, Premier League football's back. What's there not to be happy about, people? Real chat. You know what I'm saying? What's there not to be happy about? But let me run through a couple of these comments and we will sign off. Remember to hit the like, subscribe to This Is Football, Coppish, and Weird and Wonderful. They are about to head over for their watch-along. I believe Hussam is also doing a watch-along for the Manchester United game. Carol, you got anything coming up? So I can just, anyone that's in here, we can just send them over.
We're going to be live tomorrow evening for the Leicester preview. Going to do a watch-along for the game. Then Friday, we're on pretty much from tomorrow. From tomorrow we're on every day until
next Tuesday.
This time next week, mate.
I mean, y'all got any space? Y'all got any space on
these? Yeah.
I
might as well sleep in this room, bro.
I mean, as I said, if y'all want to get the people, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'm just saying, I'm around.
No, we got you, man. We need to get you on Coppish as well. All of you guys, we need to get you on Coppish again.
Yes, sir. And by the way, Hearts of Liverpool, big up yourself, Jamie.
Big up Jamie, man.
Hey, Jamie, Fabinho, Thiago, and Bobby in midfield. See, as I said, I want Bobby to be reduced to a centre mid. So does Callum.
That midfield is saucy. That midfield is
saucy.
You guys have been watching a different sport.
Huss, let us have this, please. Please, just
let us have it.
Okay, I'll let you have it, but I don't sign on it. Just for everyone watching. I don't sign it.
Man's been hitting us with low blows.
I can't lie. You know what? That midfield that Jamie mentioned is that's a Champions League midfield still. That cannot play in the Prem. I'll be real. That is a Champions League team.
Nah, that would do up Leicester, bruv.
Yeah, but as
Tielemans and Maddie wouldn't know what's hitting them, bruv.
Yeah, it's true. But let me just go. Endo, Cal, I know you get scrutinized for your opinions on Taki, but I'll say it for you. Taki is trash. Stat pads in cup games dead against dead teams. Get him out 7 mil and we still got bumped.
Oh, Curtis. We forgot about Curtis.
Oh, yeah. CJ.
I'm not saying
I'm changing.
about Taki.
I'm changing.
Yeah.
I'm changing. I'll be real. I'm taking Oxlade-Chamberlain out. I'm putting him right wing, and I'm putting Curtis Jones as my starting midfielder.
Wait, you're starting Ox?
Was on the bench.
Is Ox back? I thought we had COVID.
No, I think they had it last week. I think they're back in training now.
Okay. So Sam, are you starting Ox? Are you still starting Ox?
Yes, but I'm putting him right wing.
Right wing.
Yeah, let Taki whole bench, fam.
So happy when I said that.
Large up Demo, man. Long time, my bro. Big up Daz TV as well. Happy birthday for the other day as well, man. I know it's maybe a little bit ago, but happy birthday nonetheless. Midfield Leicester. I fancy Fab, Hendo, and KR. I think Harvey will play, but not start until he gets more game time. I hear it.
I can hear that.
Ian McPhee says, we have a wealth of riches to start. Great problems for Jurgen. These are the headaches I want to have. Yeah. Migraine central. You know what I'm saying? If Declan Rice kicked his cat, just hear them all going West Ham fans. Cats made the most of the goal. Rice did nothing wrong. Oh my god! You know what? I think I was supposed to read that in a Cockney accent.
Yeah, I've got you. Like, yeah, you made the most of that, Gov. Rice did nothing wrong.
He done nothing wrong. Nothing.
Did nothing wrong.
Nothing.
Madness.
Big up yourself, Stu. Demo says Jota, Taki, Diaz. There are no goal scorers in that Demo, bro. There's 0 goal scorers.
Is that Taki falls 9 as well?
I like Cat Lives Matter. I fucking love that. Sorry, my language. I love that. Us being 9 points off by footy. That's not what I'm happy about.
There's so much to be excited about, man. Come on.
We haven't even spoken about the title race, but again, that
ain't over.
It's not done. Yeah, it's not done. It's not.
Yeah,
done.
No, it's definitely not over.
Not over.
If we stay within touch and we win our game in hand, then we gotta go buck these man at the Etihad. Do you know what I mean? The Etihad's been the empty had. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never won there under Pep, but that's the first time for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right, we haven't, have we? We've got a bad record at that ground since.
That changes this season.
Because Mane got sent off.
Big up, say LFC.
He held a 5-piece there as well.
Big up, Saint.
Big up.
Mo Salah hat-trick away at the end, man.
Man, them Champions League settings next week. Is it Champions next week?
Yeah.
Yes, we play Inter next week. Where you been, Mo?
What? Champions League next week? Bring me one of you, man, who's doing the Atletico Madrid Man United watch along, please. I need to be there.
Bro, that's going to be a snort fest.
I need to be there.
The deadest game of football.
I'll be on Coppish. Just need you guys to play around these claws. Ox and Joe both back. Taki was on such garbage. That Taki take was such garbage on Boss, like such nonsense. Henderson might be out.
Whoa.
Literally everyone is available waiting for Sadio to return. Now Sadio can bake off in Senegal, man. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Go buy yourself a house.
Keep him there as well.
Go buy everyone houses. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Big up Carl Coppish.
Big up Andre.
Coppish is the best Liverpool channel on YouTube.
One of the best. We have great channels as well, man.
It is a great channel. I'm gonna be real. It is a great channel. You know what I'm saying? It's not over till it's over. It ain't over.
Not
guys,
over.
Come on, we ain't winning at the Etihad when it was the last time we done it.
God, get your negative ass.
Come on.
Just stop.
Boy, if you don't, you know what I'm saying?
We're winning the quadruple, man. I don't care, man.
into
second half of the season, we're doing a title charge. Come on, man. Let's go.
We beat them in the Champions League at the Etihad. Remember, I was talking about in the league, Gary. In the league. Nari says we don't know Valentine's when UCL is back.
Back toes.
Guys, do you think we will play 4-2-3-1 if Salah doesn't play because Jota has to play up front, Firmino behind, Elliott on the right, ooh, Diaz on the left?
I'm kind of here for that, you know. I'm here for that.
I'm here for it.
Kind of here for that.
Kopish is wavy. Cal, why does your voice go high pitch when you're all excited? I think it's a little.
I don't like. I've always been like that, to be honest. I can't lie.
But listen,
not every part of my life, by the way. Just like, man's got I'm the masculine when it's time, you know. Just like, not everything's high pitch still.
Everyone.
Throw that out there.
I'll have to put in a little disclaimer in there.
AD says if Liverpool win the quad, I will be the most hated man at work. Yeah, we're all gonna be. Listen. If Liverpool win the quad, trust me. If Liverpool win the quad. Listen, I'll get myself cancelled. I can't. If I talk.
United are instantly in the mud.
If I win the quad, I'll probably run around my block naked or run around my block in my underwear or something. If like honestly, like the quad, big 6 months. These men will never hear the end of it. They will never hear the end of that.
Bro, it'll be big one bands. Them man will leave. Big one bands.
Big one bands.
You're gonna have to rebrand. You have to rebrand the team, man. You have to rebrand the team. Corey, Casey, them man are gone, fam. Them man are gone.
No, that's the best thing that's been said all day. That's a big one band. No, that's bad.
Months, I want to it's too good not to win more trophies. Now, facts, if we win the quad, Sam Spaces will be extinct. Honestly, the Spaces won't hear the end of it. I was already rattling some man in the Spaces, the Man United man before that. JG was months, man. Listen, them man there were feeling it. So if we even win, I can't even if we win one trophy, man, they won't hear the end of it from me. Because then, do you know what that is? It just widens the gap to the Manx on the other side, and it just widens the gap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But listen, guys. Premier League has started. We have run over time, guys. I'm sorry it has run over time, but this generally has been a blast. Is there anything you guys want to close off with? Anything you guys want to say? How you found the stream today?
Smash the like on the video, people. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Big Six Bants. Come on. Do what you got to do, people, man.
We gained about 12 subs, you know. It's mad.
Yep.
It's mad.
I was about to tell you, man. 715 subs, I think you guys are on. You get me? So
718 now.
Yeah, 718. There you go. So 88, like just under 80 subs away from 800 already. So everyone subscribe, like the video. Always a pleasure working with you guys. Ish, pleasure working with you as well. Callum, obviously, as always, big up months, man. This was very enjoyable. You get me? There needs to be a realistic one on the panel. So, you know, I'm ready to come back anytime.
And Ish, what have you, how do you find it? As I said, anything else you just want to run by the people?
Always a pleasure, bro. Always a pleasure to be talking with my fellow Reds, even though Hassan, bro, the Bobby comments.
They
hurt, my guy in it, but they hurt. They really, really hurt, man. But listen, always a pleasure. Anytime you want me, I'm here, innit? So we keep it moving. Big games coming up.
100%, man. Again, I have been a bit slow with the Liverpool show. This is only episode 4 of the Liverpool show, and episode 1 was like 2 months ago. So I will get on that. I apologize. I will have these guys on more often. I will have some more Liverpool fans often. I'll keep expanding the family. The Big Six, but as I said, I generally think there's never a dull moment on this channel. It's consistent banter. It's never really too serious, which I think is what makes this what it is. And again, I just want to keep expanding the family and doing what we do. But again, it has been another episode of Big Six Bants. Guys, please subscribe to Kopish. Link is in the title and bio. Please subscribe to This Is Football. Link is in the bio. Subscribe to Weird and Wonderful. Link is in the bio. You guys know where to find it. And is there anything else you guys want to close off on? Just before I hit it off.
Just thank you for having
me. Come on, Burnley.
Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, it's been another episode of Big Six Bants, and we will see you all in the next one.